In the eastern plains of Soroti City, just about 10 kilometers away, is Tosoro Village in Dokolo Parish, Gweri Sub-county. Here, we find the home of 70-year-old Joseph Opolot. His family of 14 visually impaired people struggles to access necessities such as food, water, and medicine.
We are looked at like we are a burden to the clan because most people don't pick up too much interest to socialize with us. They think that maybe when they come here, they may also inherit the blindness.
Betty Irieba, the third born of the family, holds a bachelor's degree in counseling and guidance. She graduated in 2014 and has had to deal with significant discrimination.
But as you know, getting jobs of these days, our Uganda here, if you're a person with a disability, it is very hard to get a job. So I'm just still staying at home.
Unfortunately, her two children are also blind.
My father is blind and he produced us also his children when we are blind. We are 9 children. Unfortunately, we are also producing again blind children. So the whole family is for blind people.
They recount harrowing experiences with employment applications which often result in silence or polite rejections, citing their visual impairment.
Sometimes you are called to do the interviews. Later on, you are not even again shortlisted to do the interviews. Sometimes you do the interviews. Later on, you are told you don't qualify for that job.
One of Irieba's major challenges is lack of access to water. The nearest water point is 3 kilometers away from their home.
As being a blind person, you go while falling on the road, you don't see a hole, you fall. Instead of helping you to handle your hand that maybe come and we go, they laugh.
Opolot, the head of the family, was born blind. All his 9 children are also visually impaired. Despite negative sentiments from clan members and neighbors, Opolot struggled to educate his children.
I was born blind. I was taken for medical checkup, but the doctor said that is the way God created me. Only one was lucky and got a job with Brack.
Opolot, who is a pastor, used to be a cattle farmer. However, he lost all his animals. Attempts to seek legal redress were futile.
Before the Karmojongs raided our animals, I could sell one and pay for school fees for my children. However, another man came later and claimed for all my animals. Since I'm blind, I couldn't continue pursuing the case.
He adds that much of the land he inherited from his late father was grabbed by unscrupulous individuals, leaving him with only 2 plots. The old man calls on the government and well-wishers to help the family with job opportunities. Also calls for the establishment of inclusive policies and workplace practices to facilitate the hiring people with disabilities.
By pressing like that, you're going to another chapter.
The Bible Society of Uganda donated a Bible print and audio formats worth millions of shillings to support his ministry.
We knew that affording scripture is not easy. Given the cost of a Braille Bible, for instance, which is 2,200,000 shillings. If an average Ugandan who can see cannot purchase a Bible which costs at an average price of 30,000, let's say. Now think about a blind person buying a Bible at 2.2 million Uganda shillings.
With dreams unfulfilled and an uncertain future, the plight of his family underscores the challenges faced by persons living with disabilities in Uganda, particularly in accessing education and employment.